Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. This is the cave? We're going to a cave. Matoya's cave. Show what's going on. This is the entrance. You seem unconvinced, Arctic. Well, that will only add to the surprise. A word of warning before we proceed. Stubborn geniuses make poor hosts, and time will have done naught to improve my master's temperament. Doubt not, but that there will be sentinels and traps, both to deter unwanted guests. But we'll not be deterred, will we? Go on and touch the wall yonder. You'll want to have your weapon near at hand. Alright. That explains that. What I was thinking there. Icy wall. Let's see it. Or just like monsters attacking us. Also an option. There's the frog guys. What are these guys? I'll go mouth trap. Okay. Yep. Goodbye. We defeated the enemies that appeared. As expected. Those sentinels may suffice to discourage the average trespasser, but not the warrior of light. The way should now be clear. Come, let's go and see my master. Alright. Big door. Alright.
Don't you know it's rude to enter without knocking? The youth of today. No manners at all.
Though we neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion. I had hoped that would suffice.
Heavy-handed as ever, I see. And still not a hint of grace. Some things never change.
To give credit where credit is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly. The one there in the fancy duds, that's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady.
Knew him? Ha! We were constantly at each other's throats. Like rabid dogs we were. Oh, he was a stubborn bugger, was your grandfather. Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
And my sister too, I gather. May I say what an honor it is to meet you again, my lady?
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt with a wrinkly old woman. Now out with it. What is it you need of me?
Explaining.
Azizla. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
You are familiar with it.
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Allagans set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too. Frightening ones. Such secrets as lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-baiting primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascians have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
I see. Very well.
You will help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
Ah, some things never change. One day that pertness is going to cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay. So yeah. Hey, mount speed increase. I'll take that. And something over there. Very good. Yeah, the fact that they are already there in Azizla, that's a problem. Forbidden knowledge. And an ether current. Matoya is in a mood to reminisce.
Twas some 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilzabad under its rule. Faced with the threat of invasion, the people of Sharlayan scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an etheric converger.
Ah, yes. A device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies. After that, they and I had a little falling out, and I decided to seal away all the fruits of my research, lest the dunder-headed ingrates reap any benefit. Ha! Petty, I know, but gods, it was satisfying.
Do mine ears deceive? 'Twas you, was it not, who was so fond of saying that all knowledge exists to advance mankind, that how it is used depends on us?
I don't remember. Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine. And that should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind, rather than join the Exodus.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the etheric converger?
Aye, I will. All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject. But you'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section of the Great Library.
You were not exaggerating when you said that you had sealed it away. Though the city is abandoned, the library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them. Come, let us away.
Okay.
Not so fast. You don't expect that you can just waltz on in now, do you?
Of course it would not be that easy. Oh, the Great Library's guardians shouldn't pose any difficulty for a hero like you. If it turns out you aren't up to the task, well then I'll know you can't be trusted with something as dangerous as an etheric ram. I'll put a pair of familiars at your disposal. One's a Horogo, who will help you locate the tome. The other's that broom yonder, who will let you into the library. Well, what are you waiting for? Introduce yourself, boy. Hello, broom. Straightforward, broom. If wisdom smash, swish, I am disrespectful to dust. Can't you see that I'm serious? Alright. How about this enchanted broom? That's more enchanted broom. Greetings, good sir. I am Broomsy, my lady's servant of some 50 years. I say what an honor it is to serve you. I'm given to understand you wish to enter the Great Gumal Library. To find it, pray head east upon leaving this cave. The villain will come into view shortly after you reach the collapsed bridge. I shall go and fetch my fellow familiar on my way to the entrance. When your preparations are in order, pray come and meet me there. It will be my pleasure to unlock the door for you. Alright. Toro Rogo. Greetings and welcome to my mistress's abode. How may I serve you, Ribbit? What do you do here? I'm Toro Rogo, humble servant of Mistress Matoya Ribbit. In Charlian, it is commonplace to make servants of animals and objects by imbuing them with intelligence. By my mistress's grace, I was raised from a lowly toad to become a Horogo capable of speech and reasoning. But be warned, Ribbit, for not all Horogos you meet will be as civilized and refined as I am. The masterless creatures outside the cave, for instance, will attack passerbys unprovoked. Left behind during the Exodus, they have taken leave of their powers of discernment. In addition to we Horogos, my mistress also has brooms for her servants. Together we aid her in many and more ways, from her research to her daily needs. Indeed, there is no end to the tasks that wait for doing, Ribbit. What kind of place is this? This cave is the hidden abode of Mistress Matoya Ribbit. None are aware of its existence, save you and your companions. When mistress first made it her home, it wasn't the most inviting of places. For one, the floor was bestrewn with bones of various creatures. But through my mistress's magics and the broom's tireless sweeping, it eventually became the snug place you see now. The dampness remains, to be sure, but that happens to be how we Progos like it. I hope you do not mind, Ribbit. Very good. A junk monger. You monging some junk? What we got? I'm level 145 weapons. Amazing. Might be slightly worse compared to these. It's in theory a higher quality or something. Yeah, a little bit worse. It's the high qualityness of it. This is just a regular birch longbow. Functional, though, to be sure. And other such things as these. Sorrow Rogo. Sorrow Rogo's common life. Rogo is a picture of nervous energy for an ether current. Woe is me, Ribbit. Mistress Matoya will have my hide. What's the matter? You are our guest, and that you would lend me your aid. Oh, thank you, kind adventurer. I am in your debt. Permit me to introduce myself, Ribbit. I am Sararogo, a humble servant of Mistress Matoya. I'm tasked with picking leaves from her herb garden, from which I make her tea. Alas, drawn to their medicinal properties, bugs have recently taken to ravaging the herbs. I attempted to get rid of the pests, but they are too much for a lone Horogo to handle. I'd be grateful if you could eliminate them in my stead, Ribbit. Very well. Okay. It's them. Straightforward. Matoya. Got a self-possessed broom over here. Fuse of evil eye, sweep with me or die. Can you do any less? And a statuesque broom. Is that on my way, adventurer. This is no place for adventuring. You get the unfortunate task of having to sweep the dirt. Unfortunate. Okay. Get out of this cave. Cave exit. have to activate this whole giant door every time I want to go in and out here. It's definitely something. No nearby currents. We got speed now. Got the last 2 quests happening. Actually, on these in order to make the bug show up. Hello, bug. And there's a green too. Let's make this a 2v1. We could always use the help here, honestly. We might as well. Okay. There's a little fence here. Health back up. Medicinal herbs. 2. Ah. There you go. And one more. Without bothering these guys, of course we do. Like I said, they are just aggressive to any passers-by. Oh, magical frog, guys. Lovely stuff. Alright. Other one's over here. Let's get it. Yep. Charge this up. It's 2. And soon to be 3. Yeah. There you go. That finishes that. Turn that in, since we're here. Cave entrance. It's a bit of a run down this last bit of the cave here, that's alright. We did it. We fought the bugs. You are welcome. The bugs are no more. Oh, thank you. Not only are you kind, but you are strong as well, Ribbit. Now I can resume my duties again. Harvesting and making tea is all I'm capable of. I'm a failed creation, you see. Unlike my mistress's other children, I'm incompetent and clumsy. For want of a task I could perform, she bade me serve her tea 7 times a day. But even in this, I need assistance. Unless I make myself more useful, it is only a matter of time before my mistress removes my enchantment. Then I would revert to an ordinary toad incapable of speech. I cannot bear the thought of that. I must become a better servant, and I believe that I can do so, if only I knew what my mistress desires. Having received of her blessing, the brooms here are bound to possess this knowledge. Alas, they refuse to talk to me. But as you are our guest, they cannot willfully ignore you, even if they are not entirely cooperative or forthright. Please speak with them and acquire the information I need to survive. Current. Speak with brooms. Should you choose to undertake this quest, you will receive no guidance to the journal or duty list. You can read the text carefully and decipher the clues to determine your next course of action. Let's take the one from the straightforward broom then. No help. Fascinating. A straightforward fancy. For a broom will share with you the knowledge in exchange for a straightforward task. Alright. I want to say it's Eglong, switch room. But if you desire my knowledge, you must first grant me my heart's desire. Nothing fascinates me more than ether. Streams of it go round and round the world like a great tangle of ribbons. When one rides such a stream, where will one end up? I often engage in such musings. But even as I muse, I frighten myself silly. For instance, what if I were to arrive at my destination, only to find there is no dust to sweep? Can you imagine a worse fate? Of course you can't, you're not a broom. But I am. I require a safety measure, something that will point the way home no matter where I find myself. A signpost for ethereal travel, as it were, sparkly, glowy, angularly. Such signposts used to be commonplace in Charlian. can find one and bring it to me, I'll share my knowledge with you. Find something like that. An etheric signpost, something something. What do the other brooms want? It takes twice to receive no guidance from a journal or a duty list. Text carefully and decipher the clues. A self-possessed pastime. About bridges. Okay. Now on as I go along, switch to the room. But if you desire my knowledge, must first grant me my heart's desire. Yep. After I finish sweeping, I go outside to dispose of the dust. And every time I do so, I find myself admiring bridges. Fat bridges, skinny bridges, bridges made of rocks, tough bridges, rickety bridges, even bridges with pigeon flocks. They are unique and fascinating all. I love to note and compare the differences, colors, sizes, and so forth. The day I got to wondering, what is the tiniest bridge in the area? I spoke with a little bird, and she told me there's a wooden bridge along the cliffs to the west that is tinier than anything from Malm's. You can find it for me, I'll share with you my knowledge. We need a signpost and a tiny bridge. Action is pure intentions. There's one, knowledge, find his desire. I'm a finder of filth and pursuer of purity. And right now I desire to behold that which is the opposite of dirty dust, pure untainted water. At the heart of the answering quarter there is a pool. Follow the stream which feeds this pool to the west, you'll find an untainted spring. You draw water from the spring and bring it to me. If the water is as pure and amazing as I imagine, I'll share with you my knowledge. Alright. Follow the water to the west. Bridge was also to the west. Signpost should be somewhere. Or something. And we also have other things out here and further up and all that. Okay. This is a regular sized bridge. Runs to the west. We just need to get out of this cave area first. Get attacked by all these guys. Okay. Let's have these up here. Stuff we need to turn it over there. Small bridges. It's the answering quarter. Untainted spring? Is this the spring? This doesn't seem like the pool here. I don't think this is the right one. Where from spring, situated west of the answering quarter. I mean, that could be a pool. I don't know. So you can find a bridge up here or something. This guy. This is about as west as we can get here. You get up there. Some of these might also require flight. That's entirely within realm of possibility. This whole thing's the answering quarter. Is it in the middle of here? The pool in the middle? Up the stream? Perhaps. It would make sense that there is different answers. And you have to actually pick the correct one. It wouldn't be much of a secret situation if it was all the answers all the time. Would it? It's just up here again. So a tree trunk that's arguably serving as a bridge. I mean, yeah. I could see it. That's pretty small. In terms of things that could be considered bridges are concerned. And maybe the brooms don't really know what they're talking about either. That's also entirely possible. It's another spot that could be what they're talking about. A pool in the middle of the answering quarter. This whole thing's in the middle of the answering quarter. There's all these different ones. And here up too, that's like the same kind of situation. Could be here also. Or not. I don't know. Let's try to head into the middle of town so you can find a signpost or something. That's the theory here, at least. And also these other quests over here, too. And a sun bear. That's also fine. So once here again, there's another stream up to the west. There's a lot of streams up to the west. Signposts, though. There's a person. This used to be a signpost, or something like that. Marker, some description. Object of straightforward desire. That's basically what those are. Destinations through the ether streams and all that. Goblin. Those tackles the mortals. The salvaging goblin is at complete loss as to how to handle the great mortals. Ha, you look strong, Uplander. You help me with something? My jingly shine. My searching ruins for things to sell. The great mortals stop me. You need to stop them breeding, kill the seedlings. Please kill 3 mortal seedlings. Seedlings normally hide, but I have plain strike. They love fish. Lure them from hiding with fish, but seedlings are sneaky. Let's go all at once. First need fish. Ask Smox. See her southwise. She's always fishing. I mean, we're making assumptions that they've actually succeeded in fishing, but yeah. There's also something up here. It's impossible. Turn this one in. Alright. Alright. More bugs. Got faster movement, though. So that's also nice. Check if I can get here. Boomshocks. Boomshocks try to tailpole Hornkite feathers, but it's impossible. For Gabi, anyway. For Uplander, it's easy game, yes? Hornkite feathers. Beautiful feather of bird not often seen outside the Orn Wild. There you go. Big thanks, Uplander. Now all check work is box crossed. Finally, Boomshocks can home go. Boomshocks no like check work. Tinker work is much more happy task. Want to go back to safe place and gear fiddle and not loud. Boomshocks put check work straight ways, and then home go to Idleshire. Well, Uplander tell Drynox that check work of Boomshocks is all done. Big thanks for big help, Uplander. Yep. There's another go back to Idleshire business. All well and good. Okay. This way. Smox. A little bit of a ways here. This is another pool. Even if it's this pool, there's so many different streams out to the west. They all look fairly non-polluted, or whatever. Seems fine. There's this bridge over here. That's gonna be a much larger bridge. Apparently this bridge is also broken, which is unfortunate. There's these guys. Still hanging out. I'm betting you're gonna be down below. Yep. Down by the fishing. In the Quickspill Delta. Yeah, still no fish. That's why I only wish to catch fish, so juicy sweet. We need some fish, unfortunately. You need fish for mortal bait. Mortal eat anything. I need fish. Just use normal fishing bait. I'll just go with you. Try now. Come on, Felsmax, to St. Hands Arboretum. Alright. Let's see if that works. The idea was that we needed special bait for the seedling ones, but we will see. And where is the main quest? It's over across the bridge. Is this bridge not broken? Is there another bridge? That's a different dungeon. Mysteries abound, I'm sure. Okay. Felsmax? Yeah, Felsmax never tried catching Morble before, so we're throwing fishing bait in water. Yeah, there you go. Well, that'll do. Yeah, we caught them. Those cannot catch fish, only Morbles. I was not sure how to feel about this. For now we killed enough Morbles. Return to the guy who sent you. Tell him we killed great Morble seedlings. Yeah. Can't catch fish. But can catch other thing with fishing bait. My goodness. If it works, I guess. But does it work? Good question. You've already slain the seedlings. You're a strong uplander. Thank you. Alex truly loves fishing. Must find her and thank her. Perhaps she can teach me to catch fish. Okay. No, that's that one. Let's go. Avoid this Morble. See if we got the right things for the brooms. We got something resembling a thing for all of them. I want to correct areas, at least. Whatever that's worth. And this bridge over here is broken. These guys are still here. Yeah, what are you guys doing? Other person's quest? They're not here anymore, it doesn't look like. I don't know. Under here. Where are these guys? Upkitten. They're for fate there. Not gonna worry about that too much. Still no other teleports down this way. Really makes me want to get the ability to fly here. Would be preferable. There's somebody. Living quarter is above. Cave entrance is a yes. Alright, brooms. What do you think? Have it the spring water? I have spring water. I'm really free of Vulcan larvae, spring fusing, Namika eggs, and mind-altering fungal spores. Amazing, I can see right through it. Sometimes I can't even tell whether it's there or not. And yet there's something underwhelming about it. In the end, it's just ordinary water. Let me speak of water which surpasses all waters in beauty. It's unattainable to we brooms who possess no face. Instead, men have it, but not once has Mistress Matoya shown hers to us. Perhaps her wells run dry. Sultry than the blood-brine sea, yet clearer than the Atlantic River. You have this water, I'm certain of it. Show it to me, I'll share with you my knowledge. Cross my bristles hope to die. Show them the legendary water. You have a face. Something. I cry. Weep in sorrow. That's what you want? You strange, strange broom. Like my tears. You still my wrestling bristles. This is the water of legend. Never heard its name? Tears. Remember that stream down your face, so poignant and yet somehow beautiful. As promised, I'll share with you such knowledge that I've received from my mistress. That is the history of Charlian. Prior to the Exodus, such knowledge as was conceived here was presented to the Forum, in the body of scholars which, for all intents and purposes, rules in the northern motherland. Mrs. Matoya was none too fond of them, to put it mildly, for they hindered her research in the name of their so-called laws, though envy and spite were as often the motive for their actions. I am but a simple broom, and I cannot claim to understand my mistress's feelings. Imagine that it was like getting dust stuck between my bristles. Oh, you wish only to know what my mistress desires? I'm afraid I cannot tell you, for she never imparted that knowledge to me. Sorry to disappoint. Okay. Did you find it? The tiny bridge which the little bird spoke? very square to me that I might behold it with my mind's eye. It was such bridge. Am I such a charming little bridge? Though I love big bridges and cannot lie, there is something to be said for simplicity. I should like to sweep the bridge someday. As for also sharing my knowledge that I have received from Mistress, that is the workings of her crystal eye. It is the most prized of Mistress Matoya's possessions, learn her to see such truths as lay hid in the ebb and flow of ether. I wonder if one can see behind the shells with it, or souls wrestle at the mere thought of all the dust that's collected there. Oh, you wish only to know what my mistress desires. For I cannot help you, she never imparted that knowledge to me. Sorry to disappoint. The knowledge has not been given to the brooms. So we're going to find the signpost of ethereal travel. Aetheryte shard. It's broke. Yes, this is precisely what I wanted. With this, I can always find my way home, but need not fear being condemned to a dustless life. As I'll share knowledge I've received from my mistress for its research into the ether. There's a thread from which all creation is woven, and Mistress Matoya has devoted her life to unraveling its secrets. With the years she has made discoveries beyond count, if I had a bristle for each one, I would be a rich broom indeed. Wealth is a thing to be shared, and the fruits of my mistress's research are distributed among my brother brooms and our distant relatives, the tomes. Oh, you wish to only know what the mistress desires. Can't help you. Didn't impart my knowledge, sorry to disappoint. Well, we tried. Well, we tried. You choose to undertake this quest, receive no guidance. Action. The magic word. So Rago is eager to hear how you fare in your inquiries after Matoya's desires. Not well. How fared your inquiries? Were you able to learn from the brooms what my mistress desires? No. None of them knew. Inquisitive as they are, I would certainly possess the knowledge. You've already done so much for me, but I must trouble you for one more favor. It's my last resort. Mistress secretly has one more broom, which she keeps outside the cave. I chanced to see her summon it once with some manner of incantation. And as a special broom is plain to see, and as such I believe it possesses knowledge that others do not. Now I know not how to summon this broom, but fellows here should be able to help you with this. At least, please, speak with them again. Only one of them. Maybe. There's time to chance, which will soon. Thank you again for bringing me the signpost. Is there aught else you wish to know? Please do not hesitate to ask. How summon broom? I see. I'm not aware of an incantation, but I do know the broom of which you speak. After all, she is my sister, born in the same wood as I am. I've not seen her recently, but perhaps my brothers have. Would do well to speak with them. Broom. Have you seen a broom? Someone does not room. You wish to meet our sister, you say? Suppose you did show me your lovely, lovely tears. Very well, I'll tell you what I know. She's usually outside, we seldom see our sister. This one time when we were all getting our bristles cleaned, she taught me how she may be summoned. Wish to see her, we need but say her name of that which is dearest to our mistress. Unfortunately, I don't know what that thing is. Maybe someone of my brothers will know. Now we need to know about the thing that is the part of the thing we're trying to figure out. If you wish to know what is dearest to our mistress, that's a difficult question. From research into ether to her herb garden, much and more is dear to her. What she loves most, I cannot say, but I know for a fact that what she hates above all else is Y'shtola. How do I know this? Because she never ever talks about Y'shtola. Why, she goes to great pains to avoid the subject. She wouldn't do that for something she likes now, would she? Able to learn it, right? Incantation which might summon Mistress' secret room? Maybe? Or the opposite of it? Yes, it's the name of that which is dearest to her. We only know for certain that she hates Y'shtola above all else. Why, that isn't helpful in the least. We can't give up, not yet. 'Twas at the bridge east of here that my mistress summoned the broom. Please go there and try calling out the names of various things. You're bound to stumble upon the right word eventually. Appears you must incant the spell somewhere to the east of Matoya's cavern. Chat wouldn't say you can use keyboard software to enter the incantation. Oh boy. It's definitely Y'shtola though. That's pretty clear. At the Eastern Bridge. Or something like that. How mysterious. Let's go this way. Sun Leech. let's see. At the destination point. It's here at least. Fade here. Oh, don't attack me. I've got walking up here to do. Go away. Why? Come on. Shatola. Say, entry USA. Yeah, it sounds sweeping nearby. Who is that summons me? Sweeping. Sweeping sounds. Serendipitous broom. You are he who summoned me? I desire nothing of you. Say that you desire nothing of me. Possess no knowledge that could possibly be of use to you. For my mistress has imparted unto me naught but memories, the memories of a young Y'shtola. With her hands, determined countenance, tossed me into a woman grown. A mundane conversation they shared, their sudden departure, the painful farewell. My mistress cannot bear to have these memories near, but neither does she wish to forget them. So it is that she entrusted them to my safekeeping and bade me remain hidden. I can tell you not more. Pray leave me to my sweeping. Alright. Well, that checks out. Okay. Get from all these guys. Let's bridge me to take there. That'll do. That'll work. It's gonna be very difficult for this guy here to get Y'shtola to come back again or whatever. Well, we got information at least. That counts for something, maybe. Does it? I'm gonna say yes. We did it with only slightly less information than normal, I guess. It all just kind of worked out. I feel like there could have been other answers to most of their questions that all would have worked out anyways. Well, that's alright. You succeeded in summoning the secret broom. Huzzah! I knew you could do it. That's what the broom tell you. That's truly the way of it, but I can scarcely become Y'shtola, or anything else for that matter. Now I've exhausted all avenues to learn my mistress's desires. Oh, woe is me. Useless as I am, I'm doomed to become a mindless, speechless toad. Oh, there you go. We can get a stick, some lumber, or nut. Take one nut. You're not done yet, are you? See no guidance. Action. Have I told you lately? Resigned to his fate. It was like only yesterday that I was a simple toad without thought for aught beyond the next bug I would eat. But just as fate saw me chosen by Mistress Matoya, she raised me up into a program and bestowed upon me a name. She thought my time was serving. Short though my time was serving mistress, and poorly, it was the happiest days of my life. You obliged me one last favor, kind venture, was from a condemned soul. I revert to my ordinary toad. I will go back to dwelling in the wetlands outside of mistress's cave. However, Opkins lurk near the area, preying upon my kind. Please vanquish the beasts that I live in fear. When my intelligence is stripped away due to my incompetence, I don't want to get eaten. Please make that not happen. Maybe. The situations that they are in here, my goodness. Alright. Go to this destination. Stop coming. You fight something right here. Destination. It's gonna be 3 of these, most likely. What? Footed? Okay. What are you doing? Spot. Destination. We avoid aggravating the water sprites and things. That'd be good. Waiting. Waiting. Also presents. Song. Nope. One more spot. Somewhere in here. That's this whole circle for it. There it is. Right next to this sun leech. We can avoid that, that'd be preferable. Perhaps. Okay. That should about do it. There you go. I know this is fully charged up when we don't need it. Unfortunate. Okay. Turn this in. Over here. Cave entrance. Enter it. And run on in. Should be good. Problem solved. You seen the Opkins? Thanks ever so much for it. And I can live on my days as a mindless toad in peace. I know what I would do without you, kind adventurer. Suppose this is it? Perhaps we'll meet again at a muddy pond or in a swath of swamp grass. Be careful you don't accidentally step on me. So long. Would that there were another way, but there isn't. I must accept my fate. Unless you are thinking to cheer me up. No, it's no use, Rit. No use at all. Cheer me up, that is. In case you're in anticipation. Say again. No, cheer me up. Cheer. You can do it. Maybe. Thank you, kind adventurer, for believing in me. I was bogged down with the quagmire of despair. You have set my cold, Wavekin blood to boil with determination. It is too early to give up, Reddit. Go, Master Smentoy, and demand to know her heart's desire, or perish in the trying. Sorry, do you think you'd speak with her first, soften her up a little? I'll be right behind you. Bold. I'll see what I can do for you. Hey, Matoya. A word in private. Very well. I'll have Stola take a walk. Oh, venerable mistress, your humble servant comes before you to beg a boon. I would know your heart's desire. Pray speak it unto me, and I shall see it fulfilled. What's brought this on? Are you afraid I'll turn you back into a normal toad or something? Yes. Well, I'm sorry, but I've got no desires. None at all. Nay, there's naught left of me but my pride. I poured my heart and soul into my research. Passionate as I was, I invariably clashed with those around me. And if these clashes serve to stoke the fires of my motivation, they walled me off from the rest of the world, and here I am. This cave is my home now, but ere long it will become my tomb. I'll die and turn into bones amidst the gloom, and none will be the wiser. There's nothing I desire. I'm just an old woman awaiting death. No, my mistress. You are great and wise. You deserve better than that. If you will but give the command, I shall make your accomplishments known to the world, that your name might be remembered for all time. Fool of a Perogo. If I desired such things, I wouldn't have hidden myself here. If someone wants my knowledge, they'll have to find my cave and force open the door, answer out of the attentions of my minions. Then, there's truly nothing I can do for you? You're a stubborn one, aren't you? If you wish to serve me so badly, very well, I shall give you a task. When I die, you are to close this eye of mine, the one that sees all. After which, you are to summon my hidden broom and lay it at my side. You know of it, I shouldn't doubt. It shall be done, my mistress. As surely as my name is Sorogo, it shall be done. That is well. Did you hear, kind adventurer? Thanks to you, I've been entrusted with a task of great honor. Finally, my existence has purpose. Alright, very good. Here's the materia. Spell speed, skill speed, tenacity. All sorts of stuff. I guess we could put some materia in some of our things, but then we need to get it back out when we upgrade it again anyway, so. Well, is there something else? No, my mistress. Making sure to be present when you draw your last breath. The better to perform my duty. I'm not gonna die in a hurry, you dolt. Now stop standing around and go and make me some tea. Have once, my mistress. Oh my goodness. You gonna die now? Hey. Hey. Alright. Now they're gonna go make some tea. Amazing. How goes the tea? Ah, 'tis you, kind adventurer. Thanks to you, I've been trusted with a task of great honor and performed to the best of my ability. With the mistress yet hale and hearty, for now I continue serving her tea 7 times a day. But I stand ready to spring to my task at the first sign of her expiration. Alright! My goodness. Okay. So with that, kind of done here. We do still need to go back to Idleshire for all this business. But then we'd have to come back here. I think the quest we're currently on is going to give the last bit so we can fly around. And that'd be a good thing to have. Let's head this way. Running. Running. See how difficult it's going to be to get in here. It sounded like it's going to be a whole thing. So we had the broom and everything. Run past you, run past that. I can trace this. That's a bird. Yeah. And this looks like a functioning bridge. At the river? Probably. Or spring. Oh wow. All the way up here. By Ficaris. And go back over to that side if you wanted to. Also up here. New location. New destination. This area. Looking fancy. Another broken small shard there. The Great Kubal Library. Everybody's ready to head inside? Get what we need from here? Continue on? Sure does look like it's going to be a dungeon. I have my concerns. Could be a this party dungeon. We will see. Next time. Goodbye.